you're new to the channel, my name's Dino, this is my partner Adam, and our fur baby Twyla. We love travelling in our Ford Transit camper van, travelling in our Jimny and doing tent camping, and occasionally staying at an Airbnb. So if you like free camping, paid camping, camping tips and tricks, camp cooking ideas, and the good old country bakery, you've come to the right channel. So if you like what you see, press the subscribe button and come with us as we travel Australia one town at a time. Now let's get into this episode. In this episode, we just arrived to the Barossa Valley.
Yep, and in true Barossa Valley style, we're actually now at the Maggie Beer Farm Shop. And this is on Pheasant Farm Road.
Yeah, so we're pretty excited about this. And we're staying in a caravan park whilst we're here in town. Do you remember the town's name, Adam?
So we're in the town of Nuri Upta.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure if that's how you say it, but I'm sure you'll correct us if we have said it wrong, or Adam said it wrong. I'm not even going to try to say it. But anyway, we're in the car park at Maggie's, so let's get out and take a look and see.
Hopefully Twyla's allowed in.
Yeah, well, hopefully she's allowed to in. Just like the last town we visited, they got their scarecrows here. Look at this looks great. And looks like they're having a picnic on the water. But this is what it's for this festival that's coming up. So you got the farm shop over there, which I'll head over in a minute and have a look at. And then over here, you got the eatery and the cooking school. So there are places you can come here and learn how to cook. You just got to book in. That's not happening today. They've got a massive pizza oven here. Look at that. And then when you do get something from the shop and you want to come out, a glass of wine, you can come sit out here and look over and watch the ducks swim by. Just taking a look inside the cooking school, and it looks like something off the set of MasterChef. And here you got all the equipment that you need to make a delicious meal. I like how it all matches too. They also have accommodation here that you can stay at. So I'm just walking now into the farm shop itself. There she is up there. They've got a couple of spots where they cook. And they've got her TV show playing up here. I've watched that many of times. I love that show. And yeah, so it's a pretty big setup here. And they've got more seating here, and you can see out, you can sit inside if you don't have a dog like us. You can sit outside with this beautiful view. Look at this, stunning. Anyway, I'm going to keep exploring the shop because it looks amazing, and then we're going to get something to eat. We've got plenty of her cookbooks here. So this is a selection they've got. A few different types of things you can get. We're going to go the cheese board, which is this one here. So Adam's going to go in to get that. And then also they have your wines, cocktails. Okay, our drinks are here. What did you end up getting?
So I got the Chardonnay. Oh God, it's not good. The sparkling Chardonnay.
Sparkling Chardonnay.
And then you got the Ruby Cabernet.
And it does.
And they're both non-alcoholic.
Yes, there's no alcohol in them, but they taste amazing. I'm definitely getting a bottle of this to take home. It tastes beautiful, and even Adam's tastes awesome. It's so refreshing. Alright, so this is what we've ordered for our lunch. And here it is here. And it looks absolutely divine. Can't wait to eat some of this cheese. And I think our wine will go quite nice with it. You're going to have something as well, Twyla? Might have to give you some bread, huh?
Bit of bread and cheese. good.
This is going down very, very well. Twyla's loving it as well. What do you reckon, Adam?
Cheese tax.
Cheese tax, yes. What do you think?
Yeah, really nice.
And then after we finish this, we're going to do a walk around the farm to walk it off because, you know, there is a few calories amongst this. All right, so we've hopped back in the van quickly because we're going to throw some things that we've brought in the van before we head for our little walk around the farm. But Adam, I sent him into the shops. Let's see what he come out with.
So, I got us a bottle of the Chardonnay.
So this is the wine that we drank, which is non-alcoholic.
The sparkling Chardonnay I had. What you had was a Ruby Cab. That was a sparkling, non-alcoholic. And then I've also got some Dukkha.
Oh, what's Dukkha?
I've had Dukkha before. It's a spiced.
And you kind of dip your bread into some oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
So I've got some Dukkha. And then for our walk, I've got some Maggie Beer ice cream.
Ooh.
So I've got the burnt fig honeycomb. And then for you, you've got vanilla.
Oh, yeah, because I am very vanilla.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's pop them away. And we'll head out on our walk around the farm. All right, so Adam's eating his ice cream. What was your flavour again? Sorry.
Burnt fig, honeycomb, and caramel.
Oh, and mine's got the vanilla, and you can actually see the vanilla seeds in there. Look at that. So I'm going to give it a go. I haven't tasted mine yet, but you're liking yours, obviously. Mm-hmm. And just behind Adam is the start of the farm, really. We've got the pheasants. So we can have a look at them. Oh, wow, look at that one. There's one just sitting on top over there. And then this one's very colourful. Look at this, beautiful bird. I think Twyla wants to play with it. It's a bit hard to see in the shade, but this is a golden pheasant from China. Then we've got our peacock. He's in there. And some sort of white pheasant. Whoa. Hey, this one just flew out. Wow. Yeah, I think so. I mean, they are birds. Okay. And then the one over there, the shook, has got a baby with it. These ones look funny. They look like funny looking chickens. Don't know what they are. Comment down below if you do know. Twyla, no, you can't play with them. That's why they're behind the wire. Protect them from you. Oh my god.
It gave you the look.
I think it's going to jump down. I don't think the peacock was too impressed with us three, so we're moving on to the fruit trees. A little less dangerous. All right, we're going to go do the nature walk. So this is the entrance to it. It's a little bit of a paragraph there. Off we go. Through here you can see in this episode the first bit of vineyard. Don't know what vineyard that is, but it's in the background there. Just spotted a tortoise in the water. How cute is that? Just having a swim, chilling out. So this is a fantastic view of the farm shop from across the water. Got the school on the right, and then that's where we ate our lunch. Now just walking past the olive trees, all in line. And we just come across this plaque about the olives. I want to stop and have a read. It's quite nice. And just tells you about the olives on the farm. All right, now you can actually come in and walk amongst the olive trees, and underneath them are a whole heap of sheep. So I'm just going to go over there and film them. So here they are here. I'm not going to keep going. I think I'll just zoom into them because they look very hot. So they're enjoying being in the shade. And there they all are underneath the olive trees. There's Twyla being a good girl and not chasing the sheep. Aren't you, Twyla? Waiting for me to come back. We haven't met Maggie here today, but we have got a car park. This is her car park.
We suspect it is.
We think it is. So there you go. Hi. Should we get a photo? Now we've come through to the fruit trees. Look at this. They look great. Look, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what kind of fruit this is. It looks very ripe and ready. All right, so we're just heading back to our van. And look who's here to greet us. Hello. You're following... I think you want to come home with us. I thought you wanted to attack me before. And here you are now. In the garden right next to our van. Twyla, I don't know if it likes you.
No.
Or maybe it doesn't like me. It's starting to fluff up. I just want to say, that whole experience, I'm giving the King Dinners thumbs up. I really enjoyed it. And one thing that did stand out, the prices, if considering, you know, the name of this place and who owns it and all the rest of it, the prices were fantastic on the food, the cheese putter we had, which was more than enough for 2 people, and it was only $30. The drinks were cheap.
Well, that was non-alcoholic.
Well, they were non-alcoholic, but still, even if the prices just seem really reasonable. And, you know, we've been here for what, an hour and a half, maybe?
Yeah, about that.
We did the walk, we saw the birds, we went into the shop, we ate the food, you know, so it's a really nice day out if you're in the area to come down. Lucky us, we've been able to come here midweek, so I'm sure it's a lot busier on the weekends, but they do have the car park to hold more people because they've got a few extra car parks they open up if there's too many people here. But yeah, it was just a lovely day. All right, we are at our campsite. Look how nice this is. The grass is green. Adam, do you want to tell everyone where we are?
The Big Four, Barossa Valley.
Barossa Valley Big Four.
Park. There's like over 100 sites here.
Yeah.
And because we're midweek, there's less kids, so it's more quieter.
And dogs, they're not so loud. Hey, Twyla. So yes, we're just sitting out here, working out what we're going to do. The office here gave us a whole heap of options, pet-friendly ones. Yeah, so we've got our glass of wine. Adam's got his beer. And to be honest, I'm quite enjoying just sitting here doing nothing. Maybe this is what the episode's going to be, just us sitting here having a drink. That's it, guys. No, we'll make it exciting. Now, this is very interesting. Adam, do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
So the local that built this for himself, his wife and his 3 kids in 1931. They travelled from this town and travelled to the east coast of Australia and other travels. But yeah, he built this home on wheels. You have a settee bed, a double bed for him and his wife, and you had a bunk system for his kids. Yeah, so it's basically like a collapsible sections inside it.
And it's in the front of the Big Four here. And then if you look at the sign up the front, it says, up the top, up the front, it says home sweet home. Love it. All right, we thought we'd just walk into the main street, which only took about a kilometre, not far at all. And we found a place called the Vines. It's a massive place. So you've got a beer garden, and then you got this garden, and then we're hoping you can eat here. I know you can eat on the other side, but we're just waiting for it to open. And then also, yeah, they've got a bar here, they've got pokies here, they've got all that stuff. But this is one of their gardens. It's really nice out the front, and like I said, walking distance to the caravan park, which is always good. Adam's brought out the menus, but also, what do you get when you got our drinks?
Well, I got a couple of drinks. So I got a ticket for the wheel, 2 tickets.
Ooh, go spin the wheel.
I'm going to try that and see what happens.
Ooh, bit of bread. Gotta love that.
And that's it.
And that's it. No, but part of the menu is when you do order, it's like a pub menu pretty much. And when you do order, they do have salad and veggie bar. That comes complimentary with your order. So, yeah, if you want to do that, or you can just get the salad bar, you pay for it, but you salad bar and veggie bar, and just have that for dinner. So Adam's already gone in and helped himself.
I'm getting hungry.
He's getting hungry. So Adam's is here, and that's half a chicken schnitzel. And then
this is all together, though.
Yeah, so it's all together. And then I've gone and got the... Oh, what was it? Help me out again, Adam, because I keep forgetting. Pork belly salad, that's it. So this looks really healthy and good. All right, the street lights are on, so it looks like it's time to head back. It's gone back to the park, and look at that sunset, looks amazing. So I think it's going to be another great day tomorrow. All right, into the van. Good morning, guys. I've woken up to the most beautiful sunrise, and look what I've got in the background. Of course, I'm going to have grapevine in the background when I'm waking up in the Barossa Valley. Look how gorgeous this is. And I've just come down to the end of the main strip where we ate tea last night, and this is here. So this is a winery that we might have to come back and visit. But otherwise, I'm just getting a coffee, going for an hour or so walk. But in this main street that we're in, where we ate tea last night, there is amazing bakeries. There's 3 cafes all up. So I'm going to grab a coffee from the bakery, show you the other 2 coffee places you can get coffees from, because it's all very quick walk from the Big 4. This is the first cafe that I was talking about. It looks pretty cool, and what I do love about it, they do have some side seating here, so if you had a dog, you could sit along here and have your coffee. Looks pretty funky. I really like it. This is where I'll be getting my coffee from today, from the bakery. Check this place out, it looks amazing. And they even do have some outdoor seating. They're just doing some painting and stuff at the moment, but otherwise it looks so good. Adam would love it here. Wow, that looked amazing. Definitely need to pop in here if you come here. Didn't get anything besides my coffee, because we really want to hit the road today. We want to do maybe a brunch and then a lunch, because a lot of the wineries only serve food until 5 o'clock. I mean, do you want to get some wineries into this episode? But I might see if Adam wants to pop down here tomorrow morning. But otherwise, I also have one more cafe to show you. All right, this is the third one I wanted to show you. It looks pretty funky inside. It looks like they even sell plants. So it's flour and coffee. Just a few of the beautiful buildings in the main street also. And this one here also is very unique looking. And in between the main street and the Big 4 Park is a walking track, and they do have an off-lead dog park, but it's a mixed one, so they do have big and small dogs. So there's a doggy park there. You can see a guy walking his little dog. So welcome to the Barossa Tourist Park, which is a Big 4. I'm going to take you around the park now, show you around and show you the facilities. So the park sits next to an oval. It's got beautiful trees, lush lawn all the way through. You can see it curves all the way around the football oval. So you do have that to go for a run if you want. These are just some of the powered sites you can stay at. Over there is the first lot of bathrooms. And then you come over here, they've got a little bit of a fire pit. They've got some tables, outdoor tables, before you enter into the camp kitchen. And there is something I really love about this camp kitchen, and they do have quite a few barbecues in here, and they've all got like this baking paper over it. So you just pop a piece, they pop these on there, so then you just cook on top of that, and then you're not dirtying it, it just saves cleanup. Then you got the kids play equipment. And also next to that you got, well, it's part of the play equipment, you got a huge flying fox, which is pretty awesome. Then you got a half basketball court, and next to that is a ping pong table. There is quite a large amount of cabins, all different sizes. And then you've got the swimming pool. Then right next to the swimming pool, you've got a chessboard if you want to play chess. A kids' gaming room, tables. Woo! I nearly got it in. And you got the kids' gaming room, TV, Connect 4, ping pong, another TV back there, place where they can do craft activities. All the cabins near the pool have all been named after wine. Like this one is a Shiraz No. 2. They have 2 charging stations, a dump point just outside the gaming room. You got the pet-friendly cabins that come with a table, the fence all the way around. You get a kennel, water bowl. They're actually quite good. These are the ensuite sites. They're powered and got a really nice spot to park your vehicle. Then you've got a nice green bit of grass to put your chairs and tables on. And and then obviously shower and toilet. We've got the laundry, which has everything you would expect in the laundry. And then this is Adam and my power site. And there you go. I hope you've enjoyed that tour of the park. Now it's time to get Adam and Twyla up and start this day. Just come to what you think might be a winery, but it's actually a chocolate shop. But there is a winery here as well. But why we knew about this place is when we checked in at Big Four, they give you a whole heap of coupons to give you discounts to different places. This one gives you a little board with samplers on it. So we're gonna go get this sampler board now. Plus we'll pick up a coffee, and Adam wants to get maybe a piece of cake for breakfast. All right, so we've got a good car park. There's another dog here, and it is pet friendly because you can sit out on the lawn. So they've got the opening hours here if you want to check that out. Also a beautiful building over there. I'll check that out soon. But we've got a nice position on the lawn, and they've got a deck also, and then inside there is a chocolate. They also have a heap of like games you can play on the lawn, but I want to go in and take a look. Oh my god, there's so many delicious lollies here. Oh my god, I'm already buying stuff and Adam hasn't even been in to have a look yet, but I'm definitely grabbing these. Alright, so Adam's been in, and the only thing you got
for now
was a frog.
Because I wanted to try this. It's strawberry chocolate.
Oh, it does look good.
I've never had it.
Oh.
Want to try some?
No, you have it, you have it. I'll wait for mine. Good?
Mm. Yeah. See.
From this side, we've got our peanut brittle. In the middle, we have a choc-coated pretzel, and then our Turkish delight.
Okay.
Down the bottom, we have a choc-coated raspberry, a dark chocolate cherry choc, and a milk chocolate apron choc.
Oh, wow, fantastic.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Wow, this is definitely a different kind of breakfast, isn't it?
Mm.
So you obviously want a jelly slice.
Breakfast of kings. Yeah, jelly slice, and you've got your
ham, cheese, and tomato sandwich. Mm. These holidays, this has been the lifesaver. I really couldn't think of a better way to start a morning. Cheers. Adam's tastes this as he gets attacked by the wasp. What do you think of the Turkish delight? Because you're not normally a fan of Turkish delight, are you?
Mm.
Is it good?
I mean, yeah, I'm not a fan of it, Turkish delight.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah? All good? Oh, nice. All right, after our tasting board, Adam's gone back in and brought a bag full of stuff.
It's got some, like, you know, Jaffa balls, chocolate orange balls.
Oh, yeah?
And some yogurt apricot balls.
Oh, that's very different. I thought you were going chocolate. Twyla's just burning off some energy that she's got for being in the van way too long. She decides she wants to chew her own cord. All right, so just a few minutes up the road, we've headed to
Gully Gardens.
Gully Gardens.
Yes, dried fruit galore, Australian made, owned, and naturally.
Yeah, they naturally do it. So you can see here where they put the fruit out to dry in the sun, and that is how they dry it out, rather than using machines and electric stuff and all the rest of it. They do it all naturally. So we're here, and the actual farm is Heritage or something, I think, or it's an old farm. So anyway, we'll go in and we'll check it out. All right, so we're in the farm shop, and they've got so many different things here dried out, ready to be eaten. Look how amazing these look, all the way along. And it's not just dried out fruit. They've got things where dipped in chocolate. They've got honeys. Over here they've got sweets. Look at this. There's such a large variety of 2 different gift packs. And then over here, we've even got nuts. So there's quite a variety. All right, Adam's gone in to take a look into the farm shop, but let me tell you a little bit about this place. So it's just been sold to some other people, but the original person that used to own it is working in the farm shop today. So she got to tell me a bit of the information. So yeah, they grow 6 different types of fruits that they dry out here in the shop. And they do bring in sultanas that they dry out as well. And they buy in things like nuts and stuff that you can buy in there as well. How they dry them out is they have these racks. They put them all on these racks, which you might have seen in the picture at the front when we're walking in, of all the fruit on the racks. And they literally just wheel them out in the sun. And a peach might take up to 3 days in a really hot sun to dry out and be all dry and ready to bag up to eat. And then things like pears take a little bit longer. But yeah, so they're the only place in this area that is still doing it this traditional way. And they've got, like I said, it's such a great variety in here. So definitely stop past. So there are things to do in this area that don't involve having a drink, which is good for somebody who's driving like me. We can get through most of the day without having one. Anyway, so Adam's in there. Let's see what he comes out with. And here is some of the farm. They do have a vine up there, and then they've got fruit trees in front of it. And that's another part of the farm over there. And then you can see those little, on the ground there, the fruit in the trays on top of that, so it's not touching the ground, so they can dry out. All right, let's see what Adam's come out with.
You can buy everything there.
Did you know the family had owned it for 60 years?
Yes, you told me that. 60
But they
years.
only just recently sold it. She's still working here.
Yeah.
So pretty amazing.
And the
isn't it?
husband had done 45 seasons.
45
So that's
seasons.
one season, so it's per year.
All right,
Yeah.
what's in your
But
goodie bag?
I got some, you probably won't eat any of this.
No, I won't. 'Cause I don't eat fruit, everyone.
Dried
Sorry.
apricots.
Dried apricots.
No, apples.
Oh, that's apples, yep.
Apricots.
Apricots,
Yeah.
yes.
And then...
Don't know if Twyla can eat any of these. And what's
Actually,
down the
maybe some
bottom? Is that
apple.
a
Maybe
sweet?
dried apple. This is actually for your mum.
Oh, for mum. All
So
right.
if you're watching this, Robin, this episode, this is for
This
you,
is for you.
if you haven't got it already. And I thought you might want some ginger gum nuts coated
she
coconut.
will love them. Yeah,
So
that's
it's
very
ginger
mum.
coated with chocolate
Yeah.
and pear. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great variety, isn't it? We're just walking out and admiring their rose garden here. They've got beautiful flowers. So if you're into roses, you might enjoy that too. All right, our first winery for the day. We've stopped at Two Hands Wines. Look how gorgeous this place is. It's meant to be one of the best wineries, they tell me. Well, we'll see. Loving this here. Nice bit of artwork. All right, we did have a beautiful seat down on the grass, but good news, they've set up, if we sit up on here, we can actually do a tasting together, which will be first on our trip. This is our first tasting we can do together, because normally we have to take it in turns. One goes inside, one comes outside, but yeah, they will bring the tasting out to us. Plus they do cheese boards, so we're just going to do a basic cheese board. It's $15, I think, for the tasting, but you can go up different levels. There's a $35 one, $45. Anyway, I'll show you that. Adam's just coming up here now to join me, and we can get this show on the road. So this is the tasting here, and then we've got the extras down here.
Well, we've got our rosé, believe it or not, it is a rosé, very light in colour. As you'll notice, so to create our rosé, we put the fresh grapes into a basket press and we press the grapes. That's how the juice is extracted. So it has very minimal skin contact. So it only just sort of runs over the grapes as it's coming out of the press and into the tank. And then it's fermented as free run, so off of the skins. as opposed to crushing the grapes and then putting the skins and that juice into the ferment and leaving the skins in there for a few days to pick up more of that pink kind of colour that you expect from rosé. But lovely, light, dry style, beautiful
that's
food,
really easy to drink.
wine.
It's really light.
Because it doesn't got that sweetness. And then we've got Yesterday's Hero, which is part of our picture series. So our picture series wines are designed to drink. Everyday drinkers drink now. You can sell her for a few years if you're interested, but they're really just the go-tos. They're a good introduction to our portfolio. There's a selection of varieties within the picture series. We are now moving up to the garden series. So there are 6 wines within the garden series. Each of those Shiraz wines focus on one particular region that we work with. So we've got 5 regions in South Australia that we source grapes from, and 1 over in Heathcote in South Australia as well. So we've got Barossa Valley and Eden Valley that we source from. We've got a couple of vineyards in Adelaide Hills. There's 3 or 4 down in McLaren Vale that we work with growers down there. Up in Clare, so about an hour and a half north from here.
I just came through Clare.
You just came through Clare?
Yeah. We spent some time in the Clare in the Valley region, so we went through a couple of towns there as well in the last few days.
Exploring Riesling.
And I'm guessing the colours of the bottles are aligned to the colours in the map.
Absolutely. So take some time to have a little comparative tasting and see if you've got a favourite child. Or a favourite wine. And I'll pop that cheese plate together for
No
you.
worries. Thanking you. They both smell really good. All right, we both decided on Charlie's Garden is our favourite out of these 2. And in the first one, what did you think, Adam? Out of the first 2,
This was
you don't remember which one out of the first 2 you liked. You liked the white out of the
the
first.
first one, actually, trusty rusty.
The trusty rusty. So there you go. There's 2 to taste when you're here that we enjoyed. All right, so what did you end up deciding to have a glass of?
Getting a glass of the trusty rusty.
Trusty
It was actually the first one we
rusty.
actually tasted.
And then this was the 4th one I think we tasted, which was, do you have it still written down? Or was the Charlie, wasn't it? Yeah, so this was the Charlie. Told you we liked it. So I got a glass of that. All right, we're going to enjoy this now. We've been talking too much. We haven't even eaten nothing. Definitely recommend getting one of these cheese platters. That was absolutely delicious. And then paired with the wine, we just loved it. It was great. So we're going to go inside now and pick up a few bottles to take home and have a look around inside because we hadn't been inside and they said we could walk Twyla through. So we can both have a look and then purchase what we want to purchase. What an amazing experience. And considering we had Twyla with us, it was like we didn't even have Twyla with us. That was so nice. And we did a bit of shopping.
We did. So we ended up getting a couple of bottles. And I got a glass because Adam knows I collect wine glasses. So we got me one of them. And so no, we just had a beautiful day, didn't we?
Yep, great food. If you're in the region, this will be another thing to check off your list and check out. We had Vanessa. She's very knowledgeable. So we had a great time with Vanessa explaining how the wine regions work for their cellar door. If you are in town, pop in and see these guys because, they're just really nice and we really enjoyed our day. All right, we're back from a very big day now. It's been a while since we've done a proper recipe over the last few weeks because we've been non-stop travelling and there's been so much to look at that we haven't got around to doing proper cooking. We've been eating out way too much. But there has been a request for Adam to cook something. So tonight, Adam, I'll let him tell you what he's cooking, but he is cooking. And we've come up with something that relates to being in this area. Haven't we, Adam?
We have. Well, I have.
All right, let me turn the camera around.
And for dinner tonight, seeing that we're in the Barossa Valley region, I'll be making a pumpkin risotto. So nothing too fancy. It does take a bit of time to make it, but I love risotto. Dean is too. And then being that we are in the Barossa Valley region, I'm going to use a wine. So sometimes the risotto doesn't have a wine, but in this particular one, it shall. We end up picking up a bottle of Adelaide Hill Sauvignon. So seeing me in the Adelaide-ish region, with all that kind of goes hand in hand with this dish.
How much do you need of that? Can I finish it off?
We don't need it all.
Oh, good.
There'll be
Yay.
plenty left over for us. We can have a glass of wine with our meal.
All right.
Ingredient-wise, it's all here. But I'll be cooking outside.
All right.
So this is what I'm using in the recipe. We've got chicken stock, onion, arborio rice, parmesan, obviously the sauvignon that I mentioned, salt and pepper to taste, oil. You should be using extra virgin olive oil. I think we've got standard. I've actually forgotten which one this is, but oil, that'll do. Garlic, you can get it freshly diced yourself or freshly minced. Oh my god, parsley. Pumpkin, hence the pumpkin risotto, and some butter. Okay, so I'm first just dicing up half a kilo of pumpkin. I've chosen butternut for this recipe, and then I'm going to be parboiling that. And then after that, I'll then be putting it into a dry pot to crisp off the edges. You can do this ideally in an oven to bake them, but we're not using an oven. And then next, I'm going to dice up a medium onion. So I've drained the water from the pumpkin, and now I'm just going to do a dash of oil, or dash, I don't know, more than a dash, and some salt, just to give it a bit of a char. Well, the plan is to give it a bit of a char. Also, I'm going to chop up a handful of parsley for the garnish at the end of the prep. I'm also going to add a dash of chili flakes, just a dash. Oh. And then now I'm going to stir the chili through. Oh, that's nice. That's the char that I wanted. And then with this, I'm going to be dividing that in two and mashing half of it. A couple of tablespoons of butter in the same pot. Now that's basically melted, and I now chuck in the onion, the diced onion, and fry that off. Now I'm going to chuck in a teaspoon of garlic, and I'm going to add approximately a cup of the rice, maybe a bit more than that. Then I'll stir that through the coating. And then now we'll put in a quarter of a cup of our sauvignon. A bit more for flavour. So now that the wine's been added, I'm going to just stir that through and just wait for that wine to evaporate. And then I'm just going to also mash up one of these bowls of the pumpkin. So keep one still cubed and just mash one with a fork. So now that the wine is evaporated, I'm going to add in a cup. Actually, overall will be around 3.5 cups all up, roughly, of chicken stock. You can have this preheated or warmed up separately, but it's going straight from a litre container. And then stir that first cup of stock through. Okay, so the first cup has now evaporated. I'm going to add another, or add a half a cup in now.
Another half cup?
Yep. And just give that to evaporate. Okay, so that's evaporated. I'll add another half a cup. This is the slow part of making a risotto, waiting for it to evaporate. And I'm also going to add in the mash. And then stir all this through. Okay, so I'm going to do a cup now. This is for the final cup, so I think it's around 3.5 cups all up. Put that in, and I'm also going to add some pepper to taste. Stir all that through, and then once that last bit of stock evaporates, practically, that rice should be ready. You can always add more stock if needed. If you do need more cooking time, just prior to it all being evaporated, we'll stir through that last bit of diced pumpkin.
And now Twyla's got her nana blanket on, keeping her warm. While it's daylight, we thought we'll still have the back doors open. Sun's starting to go down.
So now that the stock's basically evaporated and the rice has got a softness to it, so I took a taste of that, I'm going to put this pumpkin in and stir that through. And then lastly, just before serving, I'm going to put in 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Now, dish it up. A bit more Parmesan. And also some fresh parsley to garnish. Oh, quite an overkill of parsley, but there we have it. Our pumpkin risotto with our Adelaide Sauvignon.
All right, now it's up to me to make a decision. Is this revenge time? Is this when I can give him a 0? Well, I had a taste of it and I think it tastes pretty damn good. Anyway, no, it's really nice. And going into these colder months, great recipe, warm up a whole family, and great for camping. So, and it does take a little bit of time, but it's not a hard recipe really, as long as you've got the patience. Cheers.
Yep, and this served 2. So if you want to serve 4, just double it.
Just double it and you'll get 4.
And Twyla, you had some pumpkin. Okay.
Anyway, cheers.
Does it get the King Dinos?
Oh.
Doesn't have to. Well, what's the number out of 10 then? What's a rating?
No, all right, I'll give it a King Dino.
No, you're being biased now. It's 8
out of 10.
Oh, that good, really? Or are you just saying that because of... Okay.
That's good. If I could get it in my mouth.
All right, I've just woken up to go for my walk, and look what I've woken up to. A big balloon.
Well, it's definitely something you don't see every day, isn't it?
If only Adam and I had more time in the Barossa Valley, we would have loved to have done this. We did meet a couple of people that had done this, and they definitely recommended it. They thought it was such a great way to experience the Barossa, looking over all the vineyards, watching the sunrise, and then landing to have some lunch, or brunch I should say. What an experience it would be. So if you get a chance, just Google them up and definitely give that a go if you're in the Barossa.
So the skies over the caravan park look absolutely beautiful today. Looks like it's going to be another nice day. We've been so lucky with all the beautiful weather. But now that balloon's gone, I'm definitely heading to go get a coffee and go on my walk. All right, I just picked up my coffee from the same place I did yesterday because they had such good coffee. All right, we're getting ready. I'm back now. Twyla's up. She's just getting her manicure done. Adam's getting a manicure. Oh, sorry, her hairbrush. Sorry, hairbrush. Hairbrushing done. Look at her. She's got a blankie on. Yes. Oh, look, yes. All right, it's only 10 in the morning, but we thought before leaving town we'd head here. We drove past it yesterday. 5-minute drive from the caravan park, home of the brave. First drop, wines, so Cellar. It's got seating out the front. Hopefully I do some food because I'm bloody hungry. And so yeah, Adam's just taking Twyla for a walk and then we're going to head in and check it out. All right, so they do food around lunchtime. But at the moment, and they do tapas, but at the moment they're just doing tastings. So we're going to do a tasting. There's a fair few to pick from. They're going to come out and explain to us, but Adam's already found this one and it looks
Like it's early morning.
Yeah. But let me take you in and show you this place. It's early, so there's no one here except for us. So I'll go around and film because it's fantastic. And it's just a really nice, relaxed place. Twyla getting sport with her own big bowl of water.
Barossa, we do Grenache and Shiraz, and a lot of Shiraz. So starting with our easy drinking mother's milk, heading up to sort of single vineyards as well. We have a lot of wine.
Yes.
So if you do, yeah, we've sort of got like a fun and fresh tasting, which goes through some whites, rosés, some nice easy reds for it today. It's lovely.
It's beautiful.
It's nice that it's a bit cooler. We've been just so hot here so long. So this is our following the sun Prosecco. So super, super dry. Everybody always thinks Prosecco is going to be sweet.
Yeah.
And go, no, I do not like Prosecco. And I've had a lady who was adamant about it. And then
Smells
she tried
sweet.
it. And then, yeah, but it's bone dry. But citrusy, refreshing, bit of bubble. It's a nice way to start a tasting as well. But yeah, a lot of people go, no, I do not like
taste to
Prosecco. But yeah, it's
And the bubbles are
definitely-
nice in the tongue as well.
Yeah, yeah.
We normally spit it out before I drink it.
Wow, early morning drinking. What a way to start. That was delicious.
Endless summer. This is my go-to.
Nice bright bottle.
Absolutely, it's delicious. To me, the wine is the label, 100%.
Yeah.
And I do say it's
I
quite.
suppose because you can't taste it through the bottle, can
No.
you? So
But it gravitates you because it's so bright and it's just delicious. It's really just fresh, balanced, easy to drink.
Oh
It's- yeah, it's-
That's
You like
great.
it?
Yeah, it's really,
ridiculous.
really nice.
It's so good.
Nice and fresh, good on a summer's day.
I say dangerous because once I open this with my friend, it's... Alrighty, so now we're going to go with an anise. So anise is an Italian style. It's not one you see around too often.
Okay.
I've seen it at one other place in the Barossa. I do think it's a little bit more popular in Adelaide Hills. We do source our grapes from the Adelaide Hills for this as well. So we say like a cross between a Sablon and a Riesling. A little bit more complex. Nashy pear, citrus. It's just a little bit of food.
What are we thinking, Adam?
It's got a stronger flavour than the previous one.
Yeah. So it's more of a foodie.
Yeah.
Or if you do sort of like a bit more in your whites, it's definitely not like the other one, smashable. This one, this is the
Yeah, this is the
rosé.
one we've been looking forward to. What was it called again?
The Drag Queen Rosé.
Drag Queen
Photo of
Rosé.
this one with the,
And we always say rosé all day.
Absolutely.
Yes.
This one you could definitely rosé all day.
Yeah.
Beautiful Grenache Rosé. So Barossa Valley.
Don't mind a rosé on a beautiful day like today. Cheers.
Oh, it's a red now. Yeah.
We're going to go
we're
to
going
red.
And what red have we got
We've
here?
got the Matador Grenache. So nice and light.
Yeah.
We say ode to the Spanish style. Light raspberry strawberry. So same grape as your rosé, same vineyard. Just beautiful raspberry strawberry, quite a dry palate. You could definitely have this chilled if you want, if you do like a chilled red as well.
Yeah.
This is definitely one that we have been chilling over our summer as well. So it's
It is good as well. They're all good.
All right, we're about to taste the coup de Magras, like the biggest, best they've got here. So
It's
get
like
ready.
they got like Magnum style.
Magnum. well, anyway, let me turn the camera around and find out what this is. Do I even need to ask what this is?
so mother's milk Shiraz, as you can definitely sort of tell by everything. So this is the first one our winemaker made in 2004. 20 years last year. We did then release it in the 1 litre milk bottle and the 2 litre growler.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then, yeah, we have it in the Magnum and the Jeroboam, which come as a box, like a gift box as well, which is cool.
Are these bottles designed to make your hands look smaller?
Pretty much.
On the largest scale, on the far end, is that 5 litres?
3 litre.
3 litres.
Three.
Okay.
So that one's 3 litre.
So 3 litre Jeroboam, 1 litre Magnum, 1.5 litre Magnum, 2 litre growler, 1 litre milk bottle.
Wow.
That's impressive. That's wow.
I've never seen wine
No.
in this,
Colour
like
like
served
that.
like this and sizes.
And
We'll have to get a
generous
photo.
Tasting. I mean, I mind it's only 10:30 a.m.
I know, but it's been fun.
This morning I've had water and wine.
I think this is the funnest tasting I've ever
It
had.
has been quite enjoyable.
And the staff are just amazing. All right, Adam's just going to give his views on mother's milk. Oh God, he's looking pretty serious.
No, I can see why people like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good.
It's really white out of the reds. This is actually, it's a red. So it's our third red now. Is it a third red? Oh God, the wine.
Set third. Yeah,
Third red,
I think so.
right,
Yeah,
our
I think
third
so.
red. Our
Yeah.
third red. And this is my favourite red.
Oh, they're very
And I'm
good.
not much of a wine connoisseur. At
No.
all. Like, I don't know much about
No,
wine.
well-
For me, just a taste really. And yeah, no, I really prefer this red out of the 3 reds.
All right, well, this is the main one, so I better taste it as well. Oh, yeah. I can see why they've won awards for this, and I can see why they make mass production of it, because it tastes fantastic. Cheers. After all that testing, I think we need something to eat. So we're going to check out the menu. It's a little bit early, so they've been really nice and let us get something from the menu now. But what we don't have is their specials. So every day they have some few specials that you can check out. So from 12 o'clock, but because it's before 12, we're just going to pick something from here and they're going to help us out. So it is a tapas menu. So you've got a few things you can pick from and just make up a board. We're just going to get some olives, some bread, and a little bit of meat. We've just purchased 3 bottles to take home with us. So, and they also give you in the box, because we've got the 3 in the box, so then that way we can get it home safely without them breaking. All right, so it is here.
We've made it till like 11:30 now.
Yeah, it's 11:30.
11:23.
And look at this spread. Oh, I can't wait to dip some bread into this oil. And this looks great. This is a great way to start the day. We ordered some coffees to go with our meal, because it is still only, what time is it? 11:30. 11:24. Exactly, Adam.
We've had mine. And it's prosciutto, oh my God. We never get this many olives in prosciutto.
I know. Look at all this. This is my dream come true. And Twyla, you going to have some bread?
We do
Yes.
like the dipping oils are nice.
Yeah. And Twyla's love this too, being a part of it. It's awesome. Well, guys, we have had the best morning here. We are so happy we come here, because there is just so many places, like I was saying earlier in the episode, to choose from. And you might not, you know what I mean? You're not going to get to visit every single winery, but we are so happy with this place, especially traveling with the dog. And just, we had the best time, and we definitely both giving it a King Dino's thumbs up. So if you're in town, pop in here. They do some amazing meals also on their special board, so make sure you check those out. But anyway, we're going to head off from here, but we've really enjoyed it. Wow, what a way to end our stay in the Barossa Valley. In this episode, like I said just a second ago, there's 1,000 places you can go, but we just wanted to highlight some of the places that you can go without having to go to a winery, 1, and 2, if you do want to go to a winery somewhere where you can take your pooch. We just got told, and hopefully Adam remembers, because I'm putting him on the spot here, of another place you can go to that's meant to be really dog friendly. What was that?
Yes, we've also been recommended also Turkey Flat.
Turkey Flat. So look that up, guys. We're not going to have enough time to do it in this episode, but Turkey Flat, it's a massive place. This place, there is 1,000 wineries, so I hope if you do get a chance to get here, you enjoy it as much as we have. Like I said, we've only been here 2 nights. It's been a quick visit. Channel, make sure you go down the bottom, like and subscribe, and tell your friends about us. And until next Sunday at 5 p.m,
We'll see you then, guys. Take care.
we'll see you then. Ciao.